How's it going, guys? Got something a little bit different for you today. This is a monocolor match with someone by the name of Etrejos. We just pick a color of Pokemon, throw, a bunch of things together. He picked purple. I went ahead and picked red, and we just had at it. I didn't really see anything on his team that resembled a proper lead, so I kind of just led with this cool croc-looking guy. I haven't really used it before, but yeah, we're just going to go with the safe crunch now that he has that thing in. Don't really understand why he stayed in. Don't really know what he was going to go for. And I'm assuming he would have been able to take at least one, because that thing is kind of bulky, despite my crunch being stab and whatnot. Anyways, that thing's down, and he's going to go out to a Starmie. I don't really understand, watching this video back, why I just let my, my Cool Croc thing die just like that. But I guess it was probably to bring in my Bisharp to not have any damage on it, because I knew I was gonna need to force it out with Bisharp and threaten it with the Sucker Punch in general. So I go for it. I don't want to overpredict at all. And he goes into a Machoke, so this thing's definitely holding the Eviolite. And he's running a very interesting set on this Machoke. Never seen anything like it before. So he's going to go for the Dynamic Punch. That's what the whole Machamp line does. Not really anything new there. I go out to Volcarona predicting that, and I do get the Flame Body Burn, which is really cool. But I am confused, so there's nothing really guaranteeing that I'm going to be able to connect a hit in the first place. But since I'm not physical, it's not really going to hurt that bad if and when I hit myself. Thankfully, doesn't happen here. I'm going to set up on it, knowing that the worst it can possibly do is Stone Edge, and it's burned, so once again, not really too concerned. It still might hurt, but he goes for the Body Slam, which is like, wow, he really has Parafusion going here on a Machoke in the form of a Body Slam and Dynamic Punches. This is really interesting. It means he can take hits and whatnot. I don't think I've seen his other two moves at this point, because all he really does is keep going for Dynamic Punch, because that's a safe stab, and it's doing it's not really doing that much because he's burned and I resist. But I don't get confused, but I get paralyzed, which is unfortunate, and he's just gonna keep wailing on me right now while he still can. And yeah, there's not much to it. I'm just trying to get through with this series of plays here, but because I'm paralyzed, the Quiver Dance is pretty much useless, and I'm not able to get anything through, because I hit myself here instead of getting paralyzed, and he's just going to be able to take me out with a Dynamic Punch next turn. So kind of an off-the-wall set here, but it worked out for him really well against something that resists too, might I add. I mean, he's burned, but I was caught off guard with it, so to say the least. But at least he's wearing himself down with a burn damage. He's running out of Dynamic Punches as well. So I'm going to go to my Latias. I don't really use Latias or Latios too often, but I do own a Latias, and I'll use it on occasion. And yeah, just going to go for the safe Psychic, take it out, which is alright. Definitely red, so would have been silly not to put it on this team. Now here with the Spirit Tomb in here, they like to run Sucker Punch and or Pursuit. So I kind of stayed in, fearing that. And I kind of want to get some damage on him anyway. I was under the impression that I could have taken at least one Sucker Punch, barring from a banded one. But he ends up going for the Confuse Ray, so he plays rather defensively, to say the least. I have a little bit of damage on him, or I have a lot of damage on him is what I meant to say. And I'm just going to go ahead and switch out to get my special attack back to normal, go into something else. I'm going to go into my Rotom here, predicting the Will-O-Wisp status move in general. I actually get the Will-O-Wisp right on the money, so he tried to confuse me, tried to burn me. And yeah, looking good with Rotom here, so just going to hit him with a T-Bolt, and we're just going to take him out, so good to go. Seen a decent chunk of his purple team so far. He's going to bring in Starmie, however, though, Starmie is just a huge threat to my team in general, because I don't really have anything that can take care of it reliably outside of Bisharp, so yeah, I just leave this thing in to die. I really just need to bring in Bisharp safely against this thing. So that's what I do. Gonna force it out again with another potential Sucker Punch. He does not want to overpredict me not going for the Sucker Punch. So he goes out to his Sazendora. My Sucker Punch fails. I really need to watch my PP on it. Otherwise I'm gonna run out and he's gonna be able to take me out. So I go into Latias, seeing that he brought it in, predicting the Earth Power or the Flamethrower. Either or, I will be able to resist and or just not be affected by. So he goes for the Flamethrower, doesn't really do too much, and because I'm just naturally faster because he's a Life Orb, it's going to go down with a Draco Meteor. Don't really understand why I'm running this Latias set. It's not really functional. It actually just kind of operates like an inferior Latios. I don't know. I like Latias better. I don't know. Okay, so he's going to bring in his Nidoking here. I am at -2 special attack, and I was unsure as to whether or not a Psychic from that range would have taken it out. So I'm going to go out to my Gyarados. He ends up going for the Earth Power, predicting some kind of... I don't really know what he was predicting, but I did still have Gyarados left, and he did know that, so I have 2 Levitators. That wasn't really the safe move. I was kind of expecting the Ice Beam, but he goes for the T-Bolt now. It tells me that he's, he's running a little, quite a bit of speed, actually. So I'm just going to go back out to Latias and hit him with a Psychic, and that should definitely be, that should take care of it from there. So I believe the score is 2-1 at this point. Crit did not matter in the least because I'm Life Orbed and whatnot. So last one happens to be Starmie. I think it's got a little bit of health worn down on it because of Life Orb, and I'm just going to hit it with a Draco Meteor, and owing to Stab and Life Orb and having a decent special attack and all that, that is going to take it out, and I think he's actually running Modest because I outsped him. But yeah, if for some reason my Draco Meteor missed or whatever, I still had Bisharp, and since it was a one-on-one, I would have been able to Sucker Punch him quite easily. So that is going to be the end of the game for today, guys. Make sure you rate, comment, sub, do your thing. Both links will be in the description if I can find them. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.